Hello and welcome back to The Stack, and here are today's top stories. Today, the first story, and the second story actually, we're talking about Joe Biden and what the heck is going on with him. Here at the Western Journal, we have reported a lot on whether Joe Biden is mentally fit to serve as president or not. We constantly see photos and videos of him coming out where he says something weird, does something weird with his face, you know, the usual strange stuff of President Joe Biden. Well, in this case, we have 4 photos of President Biden that came out yesterday, and they went viral on Twitter. And usually when photos of Biden go viral on Twitter, they aren't for good reason. In this case, we're wondering what Jill Biden had to say to Joe Biden to make his face look like this. So I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to show you the 4 photos. So in the first picture, you can see that Jill and Joe are talking. From Biden's expressions, it looks like that his voice is probably raised. And then in the second photo, he looks a little defeated. Then in the third photo, his face is, hung low. He looks sad. He's like a childish frown on his face, and he looks very disappointed. And then in the fourth photo, we see him walking away from Jill, and he's staring at the ground, squinting, and he looks totally defeated. And you know this is alarming because a lot of people immediately invoked the whole elder abuse accusations that, Jill Biden is guilty of elder abuse for encouraging Joe to run for president in the first place and still encouraging him to serve as president despite the evidence that we have of his mental decline. So you know that the country is not in a good state when immediately everyone thinks Joe Biden is not mentally sound and Jill Biden is abusing him. And then, we look at things like the president literally needs a note card telling him that he has to take his seat. So that's the state of the country. And the second story, it's Joe Biden's face again. This is another video that went kind of viral. We noticed it. And all I can say is Joe Biden appears to be imitating a fish in this video. Yes, folks, the president of the United States is imitating a fish. So we've got the video here for you. I'm going to play it. He's talking to some folks after a speech, and then he does that weird thing with his face. I don't know what is that. I have no idea, but it's very strange. And it reminded people a lot of the times that Hillary Clinton had things go wrong with her face or did strange things with her face. The time that she appeared to have a seizure on camera or something. So it legitimately brings up questions of how fit is Joe Biden to hold this office, and why does he do strange things like this? Just why? No normal person imitates a fish when they're president of the United States. I mean, just imagine what foreign countries are thinking of Biden when they watch this video. And the third story, if you're a Western Journal reader, if you watch this show, you know that we have covered electric car issues extensively. And this has to be one of my favorites ever. So some journalists from a YouTube channel, they test electric vehicles and they test trucks. They took the new electric Ford F-150 called the F-150 Lightning, and they put a trailer behind it and they towed it. And they were trying to make it to a destination that was, I think, just over 100 miles away. And they thought, oh, well, we can make it. The electric truck's range showed that they could make 160 miles on electricity with the trailer behind them. Well, once they got started, that range slowly dropped and they had to adjust their destination. Then that range dropped more and they had to adjust their destination. And they barely made it 85 miles to a charging station. So you can just imagine, you buy an electric truck, you want to take your family on a camping trip or something, or you want to haul a boat to the lake for the weekend. Well, you'll have to stop every 85 miles to charge your electric truck. And then that's if the charging stations even work. And if you can find a fast charger, I mean, you could be talking about going 85 miles and then charging for 4 or 5 hours. That sounds like a nightmare to me. The electric truck is really cool, but I just don't think that these vehicles are ready for prime time yet. So if you want to stay up to date on the latest on electric vehicles and the latest viral videos of Joe Biden's face, you can head to westernjournal.com. And please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode of The Stack.